Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's me TREEHOUSE back again with another video. We're gonna look at the Forest 0.08 update, which has finally come out after a long wait, and it's a massive update. We got big stuff today. We got tree houses, we got stealth mechanics, and much more just beautiful trees. Now the first thing, I'm just gonna hop right into it. The first thing we got right here is a bonfire. Also really big thanks for the support in the series. Really helps out. So what we have right here is a bonfire. It's supposedly to light up and you should be able to see it from a long distance away. The fire on it isn't really big. For some reason there's just a little light of fire in the beginning of when you put it on fire. But still, it's really a nice addition to see that we're gonna have some really like... when I see this I get reminded of the Lord of the Rings, where they all lit up all those fires to alert the others and all. That was really cool stuff right there. And continuing on, we actually have a new defensive spike. Let's just move straight on those. You can't actually do much with them as of yet. I'm guessing these are gonna maybe damage your enemies in the future, but when you walk into them now you kind of just go through them. But in the future they will probably have a bigger effect on the enemy. Maybe they can't even jump over them. That would be good. Some kind of way that I can't jump over your walls. They can't do that yet, but they will in the future. If you've seen the trailer, I believe they will at least. And also, before I forget, I'm gonna try to go off the buildings first, so the things you can craft in your crafting menu. And as you can see here, we got the new drying rack, which you can use to preserve your meat, your lizard, your fish. I think fish. I'm not sure. I didn't really test out the fish really well. And the rabbit. The thing is that you don't want to put way too many on there because they do overlap, and you end up losing the one you were holding. So keep that in mind. And you don't even need to cook them. I think that's a bug for now, but you can just go there and eat the meat from there. I don't. Is it meat in English? In plural? I'm not even sure. But yeah, you can actually eat and store meat now, which is great news. So now we are moving on to the more important structures, or not important, but the biggest structures in the game that has been added. So the one we have right in front of us is the Gueso building. I think it's called Gueso. It's a bit of a hard name for me to pronounce, but it doesn't do anything special essential, but I mean, it's a really nice structure to have in your base to really make it look pretty. It does add some kind of, I want to say structure, not really sure what to say, but it does add a special feeling when you go inside. It's a bit buggy as well, but that will probably get fixed in the future. It might have been the ground bugging for me actually, but it is beautiful looking to say the least. So right here we have the most beautiful thing or structure of them all, in my opinion. I don't know, you can always debate between these two, but we got a new treehouse, and look at this. This thing is beautiful. It's called the ALPINE treehouse, and it looks really lovely. You can save a game, you can sleep in there. I mean, it's really good looking. This is what I thought when I saw a treehouse, and it looks different from your typical square building type thing. We have a lot of square things in this game, I believe. But yeah, there's not much more to say about it, but it takes a lot of time to build, and I think it's a better choice, or you can actually choose between the both. This gives us a, we can choose what treehouse we want, and now we can have that beautiful Gueso building. I think this, things are going together, it's gonna be great in the future. It gets me more and more excited seeing, but the next update is in 30 days, so it's a bit of a wait. But I'm just rambling on. Moving on to the rabbit cage. I said 2, but there's another little thing I forgot about. So in the last update I covered that you can actually pick up rabbits with your hands, but now actually they decided to remove that and replace it with only the rabbit, not rabbit cage, rabbit traps function. As you can see right there, I managed to catch a little rabbit inside. So you then just walk to it, pick it up, reset it, and put it in the rabbit cage. As you can see here, I didn't actually have one. But, however, I decided to make one really quick, and then just to test it out and see if something fishy is going on there. But from the looks of it, there's nothing really wrong going there. I put it in, replaced it, voila. So, as I said, it was a very massive update we got today. I think it might have been the biggest one we had as of yet. First off, we got 3 new weapons, 2 of them being craftable. As you saw, you might be wondering what the hell I just did there, since I put a head on fire. but actually is a part of making the weapon. So what you need to do is you need to put the head in the fire and not burn yourself like I did. You then wait for your head to cook and turn into a skull, as you can see right there. You pick up the skull, you go in your crafting menu, take the skull and a stick. There's a little look of the skull as well. But you then add a stick and a skull together and you will have yourself a new weapon. As you can see, there's actually another new weapon, which is the one you're looking at right now. You can actually obtain this one from the natives themselves just by killing them, which is great. I never saw the forest as a game that really awarded you for killing them, but now you kind of a little bit of a purpose, a small one, but it's in the details, you know. So when killing a native carrying one of these, you can pick them up now, which is just great stuff. And here, as you can see, is the one that I actually crafted with my bare hands. And also there's something else that you can even count this as another weapon, but you can now upgrade your stick into an upgraded stick, which makes it a better melee weapon, and you can actually put it on fire with your lighter. I didn't do it in this because I kind of forgot about it, but still you can do that, so that's really good news, and you can burn them and all of that fun good stuff. When I say 3 weapons have been added, actually I really meant 2 weapons in some way, because one has been removed, or not removed, actually remade in a sense. The weapon we used to craft with a rock and a stick has been replaced with this weapon that requires a rope with it. As you can see, it has a different animation compared to the other ones. It swings in a very different way, but it's nice to see that we have this at least. And it looks much cooler too, doesn't it? And here, as you very well can see, is a deer, an actual Bambi. There's no deer with horns or anything. This is the only one that has been added, and it's the Bambi type one, I guess. I think it's a Bambi. I'm pretty sure it is. I did kill it eventually, but it doesn't really give anything, no meat, no nothing. So for now they don't do anything, but they do look pretty. They walk smooth, they look good. They really do look really sexy, and they run away when you walk close to them, so be careful. I tried to shoot him, but I really missed over and over. And there he is running. So as I was talking about before, there is new stealth mechanics added. You can now go behind an Assassin's Creed someone or Hitman Absolution someone. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but it's a bit buggy in state. As you can see, I got 2 for 1 right there. And there's also a little bit of a nice, if you could notice, blood spurt, if that makes sense, blood on this rock itself. But as usual, I will list off a few things that I didn't mention in this, but I think you might want to hear about. The stealth mechanics so far are a bit buggy, which is why I didn't show it off very much. But let's jump into the things we haven't really talked about. Ooh! Actually, before we do move on to that list, I almost forgot to mention 2 things. There is a new walkway added to the game. The best thing I could compare this to is gravel in Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in a year or 2, or I don't even know. But that's the best example I have. I might be so wrong just because I haven't played in a while. And the small cabin door has been fixed. It doesn't just flop around anymore like it used to when you touched it. So that is good. And the walkway, you know, looks like it needs a little bit of work, to be fair. But yeah, let's just move on to the list, I guess. So the first thing I want to talk about that I wasn't able to show you in the video, I wasn't really sure how to craft this damn thing. The first thing is the head bomb. There's a head bomb added to the game, which is supposedly really cool. And there's a couple of models added to the actual caves itself. There's a crushed one and a hanging one. So then there's also been a new cave lake added. Actually, there's probably more than one. And there's improved textures around there as well. I don't know if you noticed, but the lizard skin actually does have a much better texture as of now in the crafting menu and in the arms that I have on me now. And eating the cornflower, I think it is the cornflower, gives you a bit of health, and if you eat the chicory you get a bit of energy. It might be the other way around, but either way, I mean, just eat them, I guess. What else is there to say? Is there anything else to say? No, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there. Thank you all for watching. It really means a lot you watch this series. It's a very, very good series for me. It has such good feedback every time. I really, really appreciate it. Leave a comment down below. Leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. I say favorite, but you can't favorite. I should stop saying that, shouldn't I? I just can't. But it's really, I really appreciate the feedback I get on this series. It's one of my highlighted series, and I said this last video as well, but it does really have a special heart in my place. No, a special feeling, or so, I'm lost in words here, but yes, you get what I'm trying to say. Thank you all for the support. It really means a lot. Leave a like, favorite, and subscribe. Said it twice now. I don't care. Love you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys actually in the 0.9 update, and that's in 30 days from now, so I'll see you then. Have a good one.